When people have a job during a self-rescue or self-extraction event, it helps in the moment and later. Let's dig into why this is so important and effective.
Somebody just fell over.
Hello, I'm Jason. It's May, and we're continuing our Mental Health Awareness Month series. Over a long climbing career, I've been involved in mild and severe climbing rescues and training accidents.
Tree wells can be a thing.
I've been in emergencies as a victim, as a bystander called into service, and as a situation leader. One of the things that always struck me is how important it is to empower the participants. It helps manage the emergency and helps the healing of the subsequent psychological trauma.
Guys, place 2 dead men. Now.
To go deeper, I want to get into 4 different psychological concepts. The first is peritraumatic distress. This is basically the negative emotions of the traumatic event, like fear and helplessness. We know that as those feelings become more acute, they become predictive of later post-traumatic stress disorder. The second concept I want to talk about is internal and external loci of control. In essence, the more we feel like we have influence over the things that happen to us, the more we fall on the internal side of the continuum. And falling more strongly on the internal side of that continuum usually leads to better outcomes. And the third concept is self-efficacy, or our belief in our ability to achieve certain goals. Not surprisingly, the higher our sense of self-efficacy during an emergency, the fewer post-traumatic stress symptoms. Now let's talk about the fourth concept, because it ties these 3 concepts together and gives us an action plan for applying these concepts in real circumstances out in the wild.
Whoa. Let's get the hell out of here.
Self-determination theory deals with our motivation to act. And when we are in the alpine dealing with an emergency, we have to act. Self-determination is higher when we are motivated from within. And what does that sound like? Yes, internal locus of control. In fact, the idea of the psychological safety factors needed in order to be high on self-determination are also catalysts for developing higher internal locus of control. These include autonomy, feeling like we have choice and some control; competence, feeling we are capable of doing what we need to do; and relatedness, feeling like we are connected to others. Well, giving someone a task in an emergency, even the victim, if they are capable, accomplishes all 3.
How's the toe?
It's all right. Told me that.
We are taking an active role in changing our outcomes. We are doing a task of which we are capable. We are working together on the same team. What all of this is pointing to is that the more we feel empowered and believe in our ability to impact a situation, the more likely we are to accomplish our goals in the heat of the situation, maybe get down safely, and the less likely we are to experience greater levels of trauma later. During an emergency, by giving people a job to do that is within their abilities, we are reducing peritraumatic distress, increasing our perception of our internal locus of control, and improving self-efficacy. So you could read these articles, which are linked in the description, or maybe just watch these 19 seconds of well-dramatized film to get the idea. Got a tip for helping navigate the complexities of emergency situations? Drop us one of those tips in the comments. Thanks for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, and share if you want to support us. For more information, you can go to our website at www.shortguysbetaworks.com. You can check out last week's video on self-forgiveness as a key to being a good teammate, or you can check out our entire Mental Health Awareness Month series. We'll see you next week, and keep on getting more out of that big outside.